show. My name is Steve Strangio, coming to you live right here from Paradise Studios in beautiful, scenic Massapequa, right by the train station. So you'll be able to see the train while we're, maybe not, I don't know what we can do. So this show is called Super Mega Trivia Slam. For those of you haven't seen the show in a while, or if it's your first time here, basically it's shout out the answers and just keep your own damn score. I ain't got time for that. All right? This is all about just having a good time with trivia. You're going to have 8 questions. I call them rounds, but 8 questions. Recently I said 8 rounds of trivia. People thought, oh my God, we're going to be here for 24 hours. No, it's just 1 question per round. So it's 8 rounds, 8 questions, and then a rapid fire round at the end. There are people in the audience tonight. Let them know you're here one more time. There you go. For my audience, if you see me looking up, it's because the camera's right there. I'm not just, I know you're here. But I will be talking to you guys too. But we have some people playing at home as well. There's no apps needed. If you're playing at home, you can either play alone or just like get your friends and family together. I was talking to our pal Stu earlier today, and he said there were people. Was it a barbecue? Yeah. It was people at a barbecue, and they put on the show, and like I was their virtual trivia show host. And that's pretty much what you guys can do with the show. Get your friends together, have a trivia party, get some beer, get some pizza, go nuts, and just let me be your trivia show host. And that's basically it. And we're just battling the scourge of ignorance, one awesome trivia question at a time. And that's how we do the show. All right, guys, so behind there with the cartoon version of me is right there. You will see the questions come up each round. We're going to do 3 rounds first without picking a player, but everybody here is allowed to shout out the answers. So here we go. Round number 1, La Statue de la Liberté. All right. Most everybody knows that the Statue of Liberty was a gift from France to the good old US of A. Now, as of today, the color of Lady Liberty is green. But what was the original color of the Statue of Liberty? People are shaking their head. They probably already know. Maybe they don't. Who knows? Maybe they're trying to phase me out. Here we go. It was an A, red, B, brown, C, white, or D, puce. You have 30 seconds. Shout out your answers now.
D. Brown.
D. We have a puce. We have a brown.
It was copper.
It was copper. So what?
What is puce?
What is puce? Kids, Google it. Get back to me. What is puce? You have 15 seconds to go. You can change your answer if you want to. It's perfectly fine. So mainly we have. So what? Shout out the answers one more time.
Brown. D.
We have a puce D. We have a brown. What do you say?
I'm colorblind and it was copper.
He's colorblind. It was copper. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to find out right now. 30 seconds have elapsed. Let's see who is right. The original color of the Statue of Liberty. It was brown. Yeah, it was actually brown. Who knew? Some people's heads have exploded. Le fun fact. Right in, may we. Built in a joint effort between France and the USA in order to celebrate the lasting friendship of France and us. It came back. It went away for a while, then it came back. When it was assembled in 1885, over the years, oxidation turned it to a greenish blue color that you actually see right now. So that's what happened. I actually made it to France. I was in France. I drove. And they actually have a lot of smaller versions of the original copies of the Statue of Liberty all over the place. And it's pretty wild to see because they, obviously French love their art. So that's how it goes. All right, first question is down. We got 2 more to go before we start picking players. Here we go. Round number 2, eat this meat. It's not a double entendre. I'm actually going to show you why. A lot of people feel that the hamburger was invented in Hamburg. No, in reality, Germans do not call it a hamburger, but they do have another name for it. Any Germans in the crowd? All right, so all right. What is the hamburger in Germany? Is it A, Frikadellen, B, Fleischen-Mieten, C, Frusenheim, or D, Freischenhaken, Dachen, Pleivenheifen, Lady? What do you think it is? You got 30 seconds. Go. Pick it. B. You know B. We got a C. We have a Fleischen-Mieten and a Frusenheim. A. We got a Frikadellen. All right. Nobody's choosing D. Just for the hell of it. You got 15 seconds to go. So we have a D. Let's see if I can pronounce that. Fugenmunchen-Heisengruben. Yeah, there you go. There we go. 5 seconds to go. You can change your answers if you want to. What is hamburger in Germany? All right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes your answer. It's frikadellen. Frikadellen is actually what hamburger is in Germany. Here's a Funsenfakten. Frikadellen originated around the 18th century in North Germany and Denmark when the tasty meat treats found their way to Hamburg. So it started there, and then it found their way to Hamburg, and that's why we call it hamburger, because the people from Hamburg brought it over here, and they just referred to it as hamburger. And of course, Frankfurt, and the whole deal. So that's it. Who knew that? Frikadellen. No, actually, I have a family friend. I still get some feedback here. Bobby, I'm still getting some feedback here, so let's go. Anyway, Bobby, hello. We're still getting some feedback. Still getting some ring. So as I'm talking to Bobby, he's going to help out with in case you're hearing the ring in the background, don't worry about it. I'm here for you, kids. So yeah, frikadellen actually is sort of a fried meat that looks like a hamburger, almost like a hockey puck. So it's actually kind of cool. If you ever try it, it's actually very tasty, but it's not exactly the healthiest in the world. I'm sorry? It's almost like a slider. Yeah, it's like a German slider. You know, Mick and Donald's frozen knife. All right, we got one more round to go, and then we start picking players. Thank you, Bobby. Can we get a hand for Bobby Lacerra, ladies and gentlemen, helping us out? I tip my mug to you, my Super Mega Trivia Slam mug to you. Yeah. Available soon on the interwebs. Moving on to round number 3. What the hell does that mean? All right. Lots of wacky words out there, and I'm here to tell you all about them. I will give you a definition and then a choice of words, and you have to choose the right word. Here we go. A commotion or fuss, especially one caused by conflicting views. Those are your choices. A, hullabaloo. B, poppycock. Or C, kerfuffle. 30 seconds, go! We already have our first one, kerfuffle. B, we have poppycock. We have some Judge Judy fans in the house. I actually do like watch Judge Judy. It's an awesome, because I'm Italian and we love to see people argue with each other. All right, we have 10 seconds to go. So we have a kerfuffle. We have, who has poppycock? You have a poppycock back there? All right, no hullabaloos? No hullabaloo. He's got a hullabaloo. All right, he's saying we'll have a hullabaloo. All right, time is up, ladies and gentlemen. A commotion or fuss, especially one caused by conflicting views. What is it? It's a kerfuffle, ladies and gentlemen. Kerfuffle. If anybody disagrees, there's going to be a kerfuffle happening outside, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a fact-fuffle for you. Originally a word of Scottish origin, created around the 19th century, but was also a derivation of the word fuffle, which appeared in print around the 16th century. The word, the cur part of it, comes from the Gaelic car, meaning to twist, bend, or turn around. So there you go. Actually, I have some Scottish friends, and I like to use the word kerfuffle around them because they're awesome. All right! We're going to be moving on to round number 4. Now, at this point of the game, we get to people who are actually in the audience. If you ever want to play live, you can come here and be a part of the show, and we can make sure we get a nice, comfortable, fun environment for you. So definitely hang out. Before we choose that, however, I do want to mention one thing. What's going on is we're starting a crowdfunding campaign because we want to do. We're going to take the show on the road. It's a large venue that we have, and we're going to be shooting 3 back-to-back episodes. So if you want to be a part and you know, get involved and make a pledge and be a part of the whole thing, we're building the audience right now. All right, so go to Super Mega Trivia Slam on Facebook. Just search for Super Mega Trivia Slam. There it is right there. Super Mega Trivia Slam on Facebook. And there will be a link to the preview of the campaign. Or even if you're watching this a little later, the campaign is live. But for now, go there and click it and give us a follow. And I have lots of really cool incentives. We want to do, like I said, 3 back-to-back episodes in a large theater. If you donate or give us a, you know, be a part of this whole thing, you know, give us a pledge. We have some incentives to give away. A few of them, actually, I can actually create 1 round of trivia specifically for you if you want to do it. And if you happen to have $3,000, you're the executive producer. So if you want to do that, come on down and give it a shot. All right, so who wants to play? We have a player. Well, I'll get to you in a second. What's your name, sir? Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming down. All right. So what's going to happen is I'm going to ask him a question. You're not going to answer until everybody here shouts out the answer. Then I'll point to you, and then you give me the answer. If you're playing at home, same thing with your friends. Pick one person. Everybody can shout out answers, but only that one person can answer. Here we go. Round number 4. The name of this game is the name game because it's a game of names. There you go. Thank you very much. Where did names come from? There's all sorts of names of people in this world because we didn't have names, and we'd shout out things like, "Hey, you!" Or, you know, "Whatchamacall you? Get your butt off my car!" Stuff like that. Anyway, here's a question about a name. Here we go. Molly is an Irish name meaning, those are your choices, star of the sea, bright morning dew, sweet scent of the night, or illegal dance club drug. You have 30 seconds. Shout them out. Help them out. What do you got?
D.
We have a D. He's going for the drugs. Okay, which one was that? D. Oh, so we're going for the drugs. All right. Going for the drugs. Anybody else? A. Okay, you got 15 seconds to go. If you're playing at home, you can shout out the answers as well. What do you think, Stu? B. You're saying a bright morning dew. All right, bright morning dew. All right, we got 5 seconds to go. Are you formulating in your brain what it might be? All right, time is up. I'm going to ask you, what is the answer? D. Molly is an Irish name meaning illegal dance club drug. Is he right? It's actually Star of the Sea. Star. Now, Molly does exist as some people, you know, it is a drug, but this is the Irish derivation.
That question is misleading because maybe it was originally meant that.
Yeah.
Now it also means that it did.
You know why it's misleading? Because I made it that way.
Because you're a Molly.
I'm a Molly. Luck of the fact. That's a good guess, though. Molly is a very popular Irish name that has been in Gaelic folklore, make sure I say that the right way, for centuries. However, it's also known to have Hebrew origins, which is a derivation of the name Mary, which is also popular in the Christian faith if you follow that stuff. So Mary's been around for that. That's where Molly came from. So there you go. And then, you know, if you around Molly right now, this is a really good time. All right, moving on. Who wants to play? Right there. All right, what's your name? She was drinking while I asked her that. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming down. All right, you ready for your round dollar bill, y'all? All right, so here we go. We are probably a generation away from people like Oprah or George Clooney being on our paper currency. But until then, we have the Founding Fathers. However, there is one bill out there that isn't as popular as the others. Who is on the $2 bill? All right. A. Grover Cleveland. B. Thomas Jefferson. Or C. James Madison. 30 seconds, go. Don't answer yet. Shout out the answer. Who is on the $2 bill? Dolly Madison is that's called a callback that Stu had, and watch the previous show. So we have a Thomas Jefferson. We have a B. Thomas Jefferson. The ladies are actually. You're gonna go with A. Grover Cleveland. Grover Cleveland. Sesame Street fan. 7 seconds to go.
It's a tough one.
Tough one. This is a tough one. All right. Two. Molly. We have a Molly. Molly is on the $2 bill. All right. The time is up. Althea, what is your answer? C. James Madison. All right. Is she right? Her fingers are crossed. The tension is building. Who is on the $2 bill? Thomas Jefferson. Yes, Thomas Jefferson. Absolutely. Yeah, but good. That's a good guess. Were you helping around? That's okay. That's good. That's good, though. It's awesome that you have friends. That helps out. All right. And not anymore, she said. In fact, we trust. Alexander Hamilton was actually the first person to be on the $2 bill in 1862, but was replaced with Jefferson in 1869. Hamilton was moved to the $10 bill. And aside from being the subject of just an awesome musical, Broadway musical, he was also the founder of the U.S. Treasury. Yeah. Have you guys seen Hamilton? Yeah. I had to wait until it was on, TV to finally see it, but it was like $2,000 for a ticket, but it was. I couldn't get a loan to go see. No, I need to do a crowdfunding campaign to go see Hamilton. But listen, worth every penny because the man is awesome. All right, we have another player. Who wants to play? Oh, we have a player right there. What's your name? Hey, Joe. Thanks for hanging out with us. Are you ready for your round? Here it comes. Super freaking amazing nature facts that probably you should know. You probably should know this. Snowing. Nature is all around us every day, folks. Just hanging out, being all like natural and stuff. Here's a question about a natural occurrence that happens and usually appears on Instagram right away. Some sort of inspirational quote. How many colors are in the rainbow? Those are your choices. 5, 7, or 8. You don't answer.
Pride parade.
It depends when the Pride Parade's being held. You see, when you pack the crowd with comedians, this is what happens. That's awesome. All right, you got 20 seconds to go. Shout out your answers. B, we have 7. 7, we have 7. Ladies, anybody else? 7. Just 7. Yeah. Your friends helping you out there? So I heard you say 7 right away. All right, you got 5 seconds to go if you're playing at home. How many colors are in a rainbow? All right, so here is the time to find out your answer. How many colors are in a rainbow? Go. B, 7. Why do you say 7? It's because it sounds good. Because she said it. That's right. So B said it, and it better be right. That's good, yeah. So it's a song in your head that you remembered. That's very good. And then she said it because the answer, you're probably wondering if you think you're going to be right? Are you really into it? Because you're right, ladies and gentlemen. How about a hand? Yes. That's a comeback right there.
An easy one.
Taste the fact, though, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Violet. You're turning violet. Violet. So what causes these colors? Well, sunlight is actually classified as white light. Now, the colors appear when water droplets break the white light into those 7 colors. The arc of the rainbow is caused by the light bending as it goes between the air and the water, and apparently Skittles. So that's how that goes. You know, it's not just entertainment. It's edutainment, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, I'm here to help. This is actually, you get college credit if you watch this show, and you can do it. All right, so how about over here? Who wants to play? How about before? You want to play? And what is your name? Marilyn. That's very sweet. A very beautiful name. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. This is an actual sport? All right. All right, well, thanks for playing, Marilyn. Thanks. She just ran out the door. Here we go. Besides the sports that everybody knows, there are all sorts of other sports out there that will stun and amaze you. I will list 3 sports, and you have to guess which is the real sport. The fun thing about this show is that I give you choices. So even if you don't know what the topic is, take a guess. Who cares? All right, here we go. Is it A, blow ball, A, B, splunk ball, or C, blup ball? 30 seconds, go! Which is the real sport? The crowd is stunned.
Oh no, B.
B, splunk ball. Said Molly. So B, we have a splunk ball. What do you think? We don't know. You got 13 seconds to go. Which one of these is the real sport? A, blow ball, B, splunk ball, or C, blup ball? 3 seconds to go. Time is up. What is your answer?
It's B.
B, splunk ball. Why do you choose splunk ball?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm going with that.
Just, what was it? Give me your reason again.
Because I heard them say it.
You heard them say it, so he was like splunk ball. Yeah. They're very determined. That's all I can ask for my audience. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Out of those 3, which is the real sport? She has chosen splunk ball. It's blow ball is the real sport. Blow ball.
Why do they both sound dirty?
By design. There's no molly ball. Wide world of facts, ladies and gentlemen. Here's how you play blow ball. Notice there's no W on that, so that's actually does how it is spelled. Think of it as table tennis or ping pong without having to use paddles. Players will blow a ping pong ball back and forth, trying to get it past their opponent. So that's what blow ball is, ladies and gentlemen. So that's how you play that game. I think I can. What's that? Hit me.
Sorry, that's a COVID spreading event.
That's a COVID. You can't play if you have a mask. You cannot play blow ball. Actually, there is. I mean, there's lots of insane sports that I've talked about on previous shows. There's taser ball. which is a real thing. People running around with tasers, just shocking the hell out of each other. There's a game called Hedis, which is like ping pong, only you're heading the ball back and forth, which is pretty cool. Sepak Takraw, which is very popular over the pond, which is sort of like hacky sack volleyball in a way. So there are literally thousands. I've actually invented my own sport, believe it or not, called zone ball. So if you want to check out zone ball sport, that's a thing out there. All right, we have one more round to go until we hit the rapid fire round. It's either Stu or Harry. Well, I have to go. That's nice. I appreciate that. But we got to pick one of these two people here. So what do you think, Stu or Harry? Stu, you want to play? All right, so Harry, you can shout out the rapid fire rounds, Chris. All right. I appreciate you being. Actually, it's good to have hecklers who are friendly and intelligent, like this man right here. So I appreciate that. You are.
I have to be stupid and angry.
No, you don't. Don't do that to an Italian. All right, so here we go. Round number 8. Stories about toys. Yeah, here we go. Toy Story, and its many sequels, continues to be a fan favorite, and lots of computer animated fans out there love it. But how much do you really know about these toys? One of the toys in particular. All right, you ready, Stu? Here we go. What is Woody's last name? Is it A, Cowboy, B, Eastwood, C, Pride, or D, Harrelson? Go! What is Woody? Woody from Toy Story. What is his last name? The crowd is stumped, ladies and gentlemen. They're staring at me like a cat looking at calculus.
B.
B. Not yet. Well, actually, no, you're not playing. So we have Eastwood. He's saying Eastwood. You just heckled yourself is what happened there. You're so good that you heckled yourself. All right, so you got 7 seconds to go. Shout out your answers. Help Stu out. If you're playing at home, we got a B. We have Eastwood. Woody Eastwood. All right, the time is up. We need to know what is Woody's last name. Stu, what do you think? A, Cowboy. His name is Woody Cowboy. Woody the Cowboy. That would make sense. Yeah, but his last name is actually Pride. Sheriff Woody Pride is the answer. Yeah. Here's a fact story for you. Woody Pride has been the character's full name since the original Toy Story debuted in 2009. Originally, Woody was supposed to be a mean and cynical character, and he was, he let it go to his head. Hey, he let it go to his head. People were saying hi on the street, and then people didn't like that in the test screening. They didn't like an angry, bitter Woody, so they made him more likable and turned him into the Woody that we all know and love today. So you can't. I mean, it's Tom Hanks. Nobody likes a mean Tom Hanks. Unless he's protecting Rita Wilson. If you've seen that, some guy tried to jump on, and he just went nuts, and that's why Tom Hanks is an awesome man. All right, we have done 8 rounds of trivia. Having a good time so far? There you go. Excellent, guys. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's time. We've gone through 8 rounds of trivia, but now things get a little crazy. It's time for a rapid fire round, ladies and gentlemen. The rapid fire round is very interesting. Because in this, I'm going to be saying a statement, all right? I'll say a statement, and then you have to either agree or disagree with that statement by saying one of 2 words. Here are the words, hell yeah versus cram it, all right? So if you agree, it's hell yeah. If you don't, cram it. All right, so here we go. 5 rounds of trivia. You only have 3 seconds to answer. Here we go. Humpty Dumpty is an egg.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We have a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, huh? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Guys, cram it. Yeah, it's never mentioned as an egg in the poem. That came later through interpretation. In the actual poem, it's a cannon. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. He had to reassemble everything. It's actually based on a cannon. Google it. That's what I did, and I checked it 3 times. Humpty Dumpty. People are now angry at me. Cram it. You can say cram it if you want to. Moving on. A banana is a berry. Hell yeah versus cram it. Go. Cram it. Cram it. Cram it. It's a berry. You don't. So everybody's saying cram it. Yeah. All right. Well, hell yeah is technically a botanical berry. So there you go. All right, we're gonna make a comeback. I feel it coming. Here we go. Every glass of water you drink contains dinosaur pee. Hell yeah, or cram it. Cram it. Hell yeah, we got a hell yeah. What do you think? It's recyclable. There you go. You ready? Here it comes. You're right, sir. Hell yeah. Water is a never-ending cycle. So the dinosaur drank it, peed it out, and well, here we are. Drinking hearty dinosaur pee. There you go. Cheers to the Tyrannosaurus. All right, we got 2 more questions to go. Goofy is actually a tall coyote. Cram it or hell yeah? Cram it.
Hell yeah.
What do you think? You don't know? You don't? Yeah. Goofy actually owned a dog, so that was kind of a thing going on there. He's on Molly right now.
No, Molly.
So let me show you. All right. All right, here we go. Goofy is actually a tall coyote. Yeah, cram it. No, he actually debuted in 1932 as Dippy Dog. So he actually is a dog. All right. Here we go, gentlemen. Now it's time. Here comes the final question for today. You're going to shout out either cram it or a hell yeah. On Saturn, it rains diamonds. Go. Hell no. He's having his own game back there. What do you think? Cram it. Cram it. He's going to go hell yeah. All right. On Saturn, it rains diamonds. Hell yeah or cram it. Hell yeah. Yeah. Due to the combo of methane and storms. So let's all move there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Super Mega Trivia Slam. Thank you so much for playing. My name is Steve Strangio. Yeah, hey.